I was setting out to prove a point that you don't need a $100,000 setup to find gold. For just $60 a day, I'd already picked up my $6,000 I'd hired from Matt at Finders Keepers and was on the road paved in gold. Leaving the city in my dust, I was on my way to gold country. Until bloody roadworks. I also wanted to show that you didn't need to be an expert prospector or take months off work to give it a crack. First stop was Southern Cross. I planned an overnight camping trip to the edge of the Goldfields with just a swag and detector and unfathomable determination. This trip was a very simple one. Leave Saturday morning, drive 4 hours to Southern Cross with a few stops along the way. Prospect till dusk, camp 30 minutes north of Bullfinch and then squeeze in a few more hours of prospecting on pending ground before hitting the bitumen for the drive home, arriving just before supper time Sunday night. I stopped at Westonia for a tinkle and admired the history that this place showcased. And thought I could start a new series called Raider Dunny. The change in dirt colour was screaming gold country. And the evidence was all around me in the form of huge open pits dug for these little tiny rocks called gold. Using Trilobite on my phone, I was able to access blue pending ground to legally prospect for gold in the heart of Southern Cross Goldfields. The ground looked very promising and it wasn't long before I was onto a target. After losing my scoop last time, I wasn't taking any chances, thanks to Matt's crevice tools for the lanyard. Bloody brilliant. But I'm not so sure if I was hearing things or just losing my mind, but the target was not the greatest and disappeared on me.
Nothing.
Not to be discouraged, I continued the hunt. And it wasn't long before the ground was screaming, "Dig here." But once again, the signal just wasn't the greatest. Keeping faith, I got on my knees and gave it my best. Giving up, I agreed with myself that the ground was covered in ironstone and playing tricks on me. Taking this as a signal to leave, I hit the tracks. Driving deeper into the remote outback, I was eager to see what lay just over the next crest. Just happy to be out in the wild with fresh air and beautiful scenery, I was in heaven. Plus it was incredible to see the effort that had been put into digging up Southern Cross gold. Some of these pits were enormous. As the sun lowered on the horizon, it was time to head to camp. Balaji Rock is a free camp with toilet facilities. Just bring toilet paper. And what an absolute stunning place this was to camp. Check out this Bloody Rock Cave camp spot. Cranking the fire was a must as the temps were getting down to 1 or 2 degrees overnight.
I was just getting some firewood and I was stacking it over here, and I look down and there's gold. What the hell? We're in the bloody bush.
Balaji Rock had these huge caves along the edges that were incredible to see in person.
Alright, even though we've got a campfire, I'm going to try out the on-track meals. I've got a slow cooked Australian steak. I'm going to have some salt and vinegar jerky for dessert. No cooking required. Alright, let's check this out. So apparently, I haven't done this before, you got to put them in one of these bags with a tiny bit of water and it steams the food. So this will be interesting. Let's do it together, shall we? It's got instructions on here. Before adding the water, remove the bag element from the small plastic bag, insert unopened meal into the sleeve and lean the sleeve against a support. Fill with water 100 ml up to the indicated line, close the ziplock quickly at the top, caution the water will activate the heat element, the sleeve will get hot and steam will escape through the vent. Do not drink the water. After 10 minutes the meal is ready to eat. Alright, so this happens really quickly, so I'm a little bit scared. I've even got some grass growing there, just for a bit of salad after the steak. Should be right, mate. Remove this from the bag. Right, this is the chemical reaction that's going to steam the steak happens from this little packet here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put some water in first. Too much water. Alright, perfect. So you got your little satchel here, drop that in, drop the steak in, seal it. And lean it against something. Here we go. Here's the money shot. I can hear something. If I put my face here, I'll get hot steam and get a nice complexion. Alright, here we go. So 10 minutes. Oh, I can hear the steak sizzling. I've got no idea if this is going to work, but anyway, we'll see what happens. And I've got a little bit of garnish here I can put on the steak. Just a little bit of garnish. I'll leave that there. I'll be right back after this commercial. That's about 10 minutes, I think. Marinated, it smells good. Chicken liver. Alright, let's eat. Oh. Got me cake, got me steak. What else could you want? Oh, that looks good. It looks so good. Pepper steak. Yum, it's just falling apart. So good. Alright, bugger off now, I'm going to eat my steak. How easy was that? No cooking, no hot coals, no fry pan, just add water. Delicious. So you can order these using my code NGP10, I think it is. The code will be down here to get 10% off. Who doesn't like 10% off some steak?
No phone reception meant I could fully disconnect from busy city life and just be at one with the bush. Nothing better than a full belly, chilling out with not a worry in the world, watching the bush telly. I was in heaven.
Bloody delicious.
Tune in next week as we hit the tracks north of Bullfinch Goldfields on the hunt for gold. A massive thank you goes out to these people for supporting an idiot in the bush. Join the list by subscribing on Facebook and get your name in lights. And if you want to join the Gold Rush adventure from the comfort of your couch, consider purchasing some limited release gold pay dirt. Cheers, see you next week, legends. No phone reception meant I couldn't be contacted by my wife and I was at peace. Nothing better than no whinging wife or kids. No, I didn't write that.
Show me. I want to see the script.
There, no.
Oh, it's quiet.
I'm joking.
No.